In our NBA crew. All eyes will be on this matchup tonight. It's the rematch of two Western Conference juggernauts. The top-seeded Thunder will look to get revenge against the third-seeded Lakers after a 27-point beatdown on Sunday. So the West is tight from seeds 3 to 8. The Lakers lead the pack. They're 1.5 games up on the Nuggets. The Wolves, Clippers, and Grizzlies tied with 4 games to go. Now, reminder, the 7th and 8th seeds face off in the play-in. All right, we'll bring in Kendrick Perkins and Brian Windhorst. Windy, Big Perk, good to see you both. Top of the morning, Perk. Guys, we really are all blue today. Okay, we're all on the same page. We'll get to more important things, though. How important is tonight's game for the Lakers, Perk?
Oh, very important. Very important. I know they're not ducking no smoke. I know not after one game. I need to see them do it again.
What we needed to do.
Right, and we need to see them do it again. We need to see them do it again.
Playoffs.
I know. The playoffs right around the corner. And I know you heard the post-game interview by LeBron James when he was addressing or talking about Oklahoma City and saying, hey, they know who they are. They have an identity. We're still trying to find our identity. How do you find that? By actually playing the game of basketball and getting reps in. Find to see how can you be more consistent on the defensive side of things. The postseason is right around the corner. You should be sharpening your knives at this moment. I don't want to hear about resting because you're going back to Dallas tomorrow. No, you play back-to-backs right now. You play back-to-backs right now. Kawhi Leonard played the back-to-back. What's the difference? You go in, you make
Hell, he done missed the last 3 years. He should.
And you really about that life. You go in, you make a statement. It's very important for the Lakers to play tonight. Very important for the whole.
Did we make a statement on Sunday? Did we make a statement on Sunday? Because that's not what you said the other day. 27 points. We got you talking about they got to do it again. I want to see them run it back. No, we slapped your face and we went on about our business. We getting ready for Dallas. We getting ready for Dallas in Dallas. We're not playing back-to-back. We're going to put our G League team out there. Don't you worry about us, Kendrick Perkins. Our knives are sharp because you saw what we did to OKC. 27 points. Oh, they got a lockdown defense. Stephen A., what did you say about where they rank in steals, in field goal percentage, three-point percentage, deflections, all that, and we went there and put foots in you in your crib. Now, we not playing tonight, and I don't care how much you try to hype it up. We getting ready for Wednesday and Friday, and that's the end of it. When to take off.
Wait, hold on. Windy, before you go, I just want to be clear on one thing, and I like that we're using the word we a lot there, Shannon. Perk, do you believe that they could take OKC in a 7-game series?
First of all, Molly, they have to get to OKC and to get to a 7-game series. And the only way that they could do that is by actually getting to the conference finals. So my thing is this. When you hear LeBron James talk about them trying to find their identity, let me say this. Fix your body language, first of all, Shannon. Let me say this. When you look at the Western Conference right now, this is going to be one of the most exciting postseasons that we've seen in the last 5 years. We don't know what's going to happen. That's how talented the teams are. These matchups are going to be.
That's not how you talking.
We just saw the. Hold on.
All right. Shannon dealing with some technical difficulties. Yeah, he started to get a little nervous, Perk, and he was like, I'm about to exit stage left. I don't know how I'm going to defend this, but we'll be here with you.
This is what I'm saying, Molly. I don't understand how he got a sponsorship from Boost Mobile and he got that crazy nonsense Wi-Fi.
Takes off now, Perk.
Upgrade the Wi-Fi. Yeah, upgrade the Wi-Fi. All I'm saying is I'm listening to what LeBron is saying, Wendy, Molly. LeBron said that they're trying to find their identity. The postseason is right around the corner. So trying to find it is not just about OKC. It's about finding it through the rest of the remaining of the regular season.
Wendy, unpack this for us. Where are you on all this?
Perk, in principle, I agree with you. However, the Lakers actually have earned the ability to let tonight go. And I don't think it's some sort of psychological thing like I'm sure Shannon would say if he were still connected to us. They've done a great job with two things. One, they're in unbelievable position with tiebreakers. They are the kings of the tiebreakers in the Western Conference. We look at this logjam. The Lakers can sit on top of all of it and say, we got it. They have the individual tiebreakers with all of the teams below them. They've got the tiebreaker with the Nuggets. They got the tiebreaker with the Clippers. They got the tiebreaker with the Warriors. They got the tiebreaker with the Timberwolves. They got the tiebreaker with the Grizzlies individually. If they were to tie with any of those teams, their head-to-head performance and, most importantly, their performance in their division, because I know that divisions don't matter. I'm not even sure if you were more than a casual fan, you could even name who was in the Pacific Division. But because the Lakers are on top of the Pacific Division, they get the secondary tiebreaker. So even though we look at them and see they have a 2-game lead, the reality is it's a 3-game lead because they've got the tiebreakers. Now, if everybody ties, the individual tiebreakers don't matter as much. The head-to-head record against the whole group matters. But obviously the Lakers have performed so well against all those teams that they have the tiebreaker in that whole group. No matter which conglomeration of those teams might tie, the Lakers would tie. So what I'm saying, Perk, with a lot of mumbo-jumbo is that the Lakers have a great edge. They have a 2-game lead in the loss column plus the tiebreaker. So if they elect, and by the way, Molly, they've kind of shown their hand here because yesterday they put Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reeves on the injury report as questionable. And I know they put LeBron on every game, but Luka being on it and Austin being on it indicates what they might do here, which is to tank this one and fly to Dallas.
Do you have a problem if they do that, Perk?
So here's my thing. I want to ask Wendy a question,
Yeah.
a few questions. Number one, so they have 4 games left, right, Wendy?
Yeah.
Okay, they have OKC, Dallas, I believe Toronto, and then their last game is against Memphis. Oh, Houston. Okay, Houston. Okay, I thought it was Memphis, but excuse me, Houston.
I think
okay,
I think the last game's against Portland.
Portland. So they got 5 games left?
They have 4 games left. I don't think they've
4.
played Memphis. I could be wrong, but
I'll pull up the schedule for you guys. Keep going.
Okay, so yep, pull it up for me. So my thing is this. Dallas, although they got spanked by the Clippers, right? Outside of that, since Anthony Davis has returned, they've been playing some inspiring basketball, right? Anthony Davis is going to be fired up for tomorrow's game. We can all agree to that. We don't know what type of game Luka is going to give us tomorrow because we all know when you return back and you get the video tribute and all this stuff, your emotions are running high. We saw it happen with Jimmy Butler in the Miami Heat. What I'm saying is this. If you're looking at the schedule, you look at these 2 games, do you really want to play with the basketball guards like that, or you want to control what you can control by going out there every single night, putting your best foot forward and try to win as many games as you possibly can?
yeah, you're making a good point there, Perk. I don't disagree with you. I'm just telling you, the Lakers, they've also done really well in the last week, guys, because they had these 4 big games. They won against Houston. They won against Memphis. They lost to Golden State, and then they got that big win on Sunday against the Thunder. By doing